Welcome to the Superteam Turkey.
Yay!
How are you, Tiamo?
I am amazing. My name is Tiam.
Tiam, I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
It says it's
Yeah.
Tiamoesg
Tiamoesg, yes, exactly.
Okay, he's from Sun Nation, guys. And
Sun Nation.
can you please talk about your project about Sun Nation a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're developing governance as a service,
Yeah,
and we're working with indigenous nations around the planet
yeah,
to help them create a government that can interface with the colonial governments
yeah,
and help the indigenous nations have their own sovereignty that can interface with
Yeah.
the colonial system.
yeah.
So Sun Nation is building infrastructure for the indigenous nations, and instead of being like colonial, where you come in and say this is what you need to do, we come in and say, hey, how can we help you? What do you want? And then we help them accomplish whatever they want to do. And right now they give us a contract to create a government system on the blockchain.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned the blockchain. So, what's the main thing that you want to use to Solana blockchain?
Yeah. So for Solana, basically, right now we've been trying to understand the core technologies of different blockchains.
Yeah,
And Solana has been the fastest and cheapest, along with having a specific native architecture for their NFTs and their account systems.
yeah.
So the primitives of Solana seem really powerful for what we want to accomplish. And one of the necessary parts of our governance as a service is to have real world assets. So the real world assets in the Solana NFT ecosystem
Yeah.
seems very powerful. And now with program runtime version 2, we're really excited about what that can do for our programmability as we run governance as a system, because you have economies, you have contracts, you have decisions, you have basically a DAO and all of this ability. And Solana seems to be the furthest ahead and the most secure partner that we could try to come up to. So we're here learning about the ecosystem and seeing what's possible. To answer your question more in condensed, it's basically NFT systems that we're interested in, speed, security, and geopolitical relationships, because we're
Yes.
building governments.
Yes, that's perfect. So, and how does the Sun Nation plan to leverage the Solana's blockchain technology in the future? Are you planning something?
Yes, basically, we're looking at the core metadata structures
Yeah.
that we can create to use in these NFT systems, and then now these new smart contracts that are coming next year. New ways to make smart objects. We're calling them objects, and with that, it allows for incredible programmability for the data flows.
Yeah.
So we're using Solana as our hopefully as our integral MVP to start as governance as a service. And then eventually we want to be agnostic or cross-chain so that we can be more diversified.
Yeah.
And we believe in Web3 as a whole. We believe in blockchain and its ability to help change the world. And we're
hope so.
focused on
Yeah.
food sovereignty. So
Yeah.
the first thing we do with the blockchain technology is create this community or nation system that can receive energy or money and output money.
Yeah.
And then once we're there, we focus on food and safe space, so homes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That was my last question.
Ah.
Is there anything you want to say to the Super Team Turkey?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're based in Latin America right now.
Okay.
We just got an invitation to go over to Pakistan and to learn more about the eastern part of the world.
Yeah.
But we're focusing in Colombia, in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and then now the United States.
Yeah.
So we're in the Americas.
Yeah.
And we would love to team up and understand more about what's happening in Turkey on education.
Yeah.
So we see in the West, in the Americas, that we're very behind in technology, and our documentation for Web3 is very low in Spanish. So we would love to learn how to work with what Superteam Turkey is doing to make a developer faucet so that we can have an education system for Latin American developers to become Rust developers, to become Move developers, to become Web3 developers. And so we're hoping to do that. And then also to have more connection to developers and service providers in Turkey, in Istanbul, and in the area that we can connect to there.
I think we'd love to do that. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to
Thank you.
Superteam for having us, and hope to hear from you guys. Again, our name is Sun Nation, and you can look us up on the internet at nationsun.org, and we'll be growing a lot. So we look forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.